Hey everyone, I just parked and I am spending my last day in Alaska here at Mushing school. Yeah! So this is like dream come true stuff for me. So I am gonna go take a mushing lesson and then I get to go run some dogs, and this is gonna be absolutely awesome. So let's go.
Team's ready and then we'll hit the trail. So it should be fun. Cool, so this is a dog sled. Probably just what you imagined. So you're gonna spend most of your time right here on the back of the sled, hopefully. You can see some of his dogs. They're kind of goofy. They're all, if you look at Mike's feet here, see he's got both of his feet on the drag mat. So yeah, he's using quite a bit of force to hold his team back. And then as he drops off down that hill, he's actually gonna ride his drag, and then he's gonna actually probably do this. He's gonna have one foot on the drag and have his other foot on his claw brake. As we're going down the trail again, we're gonna take a handful of breaks. Today's actually really warm, so we're gonna give the dogs a couple chances to kind of just cool off and roll around in the snow and poop and pee and do their business. We can get some pictures. So yeah, when we're stopping, you can stop either two ways. You can just put both feet on the drag and just stop your team with the drag mat, or you can just use the claw brake and stop your team with the claw brake. This is much more effective. You're gonna be able to stop a lot faster. But as we are traveling, if you get to a trail intersection, you're gonna give the dogs a vocal command to turn right or left. You'll say G to go to the right and pop to go to the left. It's easy to remember because it's written on your sled.
Oh, that's really helpful.
You can always get a little rambunctious when you're leaving.
So everyone is super crazy now because they're getting ready to go. So I am really having to hold on this brake, which is fun. This is fantastic. I'm also super lightweight, so we have some kibble as ballast in the sled because these guys are gonna roll. All right. You guys are doing so good. Let me come up further.
No, that's fine.
It's okay? Okay.
No, yeah, you're great.
I didn't know if I was like getting crowded or...
This is perfect. How your dog's doing?
They are so good.
Aren't they?
They are amazing. We need to teach mine at home a few things.
They're pretty experienced.
Oh, they're amazing. What an awesome experience. They did amazing. Good job, sweethearts. Good job. You did so good. You did so good. You did all good. Here we are, group shot. Oh, thanks for the kisses. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so if you liked what we did, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and head over to the website in the description below so you can sign up for future adventures and see what we're doing here. So that's it. Bye, everyone. Hey guys, so before I go and finish up all of this, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the experience and feelings that I had earlier, especially with the 3 dogs that had passed during the Iditarod. And of course that just put such a black cloud over the incredible experience that the race is and that this sport is. And so I've had a lot of people ask, you know, am I still going to support it? Is this something I want to come back for? And I think my answer right now is I need to wait and see what the vet reports say and what comes back out of the cause of death for these dogs, because from what I've seen and what I've witnessed, these dogs are not abused. They are happy, they are healthy, they are so excited to run and work and do their thing, and it's like so joyful just to watch them be part of the teams and the sled teams, and they literally absolutely do what they love. So up until, you know, the point where we had the 3 dogs pass, I was like 100% game with this being a thing every year, and to make it a Blue Side Yoga thing and do, you know, mushing school and do all the stuff that we've done. And then, you know, when the dogs passed, I was like, I 100% can't support this. But as I stepped back from it for a second and am able to, you know, just kind of take a look at it and see things for what they are, I don't want to pass judgment on anything until we know what came back from the dogs, and how everything is going to be dealt with, particularly by Iditarod. This was the first year in 5 years, I think, so since 2019, that a dog had passed. And even in 2019, the dog didn't die on the trail. It was pneumonia after the race. So that was really, you know, I was really optimistic that the safety measures that are put in place for the dogs and everything was good enough. And to have 3 happen in 1 year is really disheartening. And I can tell you that everybody that worked on the trail, and the mushers and the veterinarians and the handlers and all the techs and everyone, was really heartbroken about it. So it wasn't taken lightly, and it wasn't something where it could just be, you know, looked over or passed over, or saying like, oh, that's, you know, that's part of the sport, that's what it is. That's not the case at all. Seeing the mushers from the teams that had lost these dogs, they were absolutely heartbroken, and you can just see how they were grieving, you know, these losses. And, you know, the dogs know what's happened, and they know when animals die, and so it just was really, really hard to watch. On the flip side, I found it a little bit disappointing that Iditarod doesn't really talk about that part of things. They seem to just kind of ignore it. So I would love to see Iditarod do some sort of counter message, because of course PETA went, you know, just took that information and ran with it. And their message is a bit extreme about what goes on. These dogs are not abused. They're not chained for their life and then run to death. It's just, once you're here and seeing it, that's an absolute incorrect message of what goes on with these working dogs. So, like I said, I wish that Iditarod would put some counter messaging out there. I listened to Dallas CV talk, and after he won, and one of the things that I thought was really interesting, and the point that he made was, way more dogs die every day because they're not taken care of well at home, or you get a dog and you just made it so obese that you've taken years off of its life because you don't exercise the dog properly, or, you know, you let it out in the morning, it sits all day at home while you're at work, you let it out in the evening, and, you know, what sort of life is that? These dogs get amazing care, the best veterinary care in the world, amazing diets, fantastic nutrition, and they work doing what they love to do. They get exercise, they're loved. It was a very interesting message. So, I am going to, like I said, wait until I see what the reports say, to see what kind of, you know, what exactly happened with these dogs. Is it genetic? You know, my team was there doing the testing for performance enhancing drugs. So were they drugged? You know, like, just to see what's going on before I pass judgments, you know, say like Iditarod is something I can't support. I personally think that the race is a bit too long. I don't quite understand if it's a commemorative race of the serum run. Well, the serum run wasn't done in a straight 1,000-mile shot. It was done as a relay. So maybe it's safer for the dogs and mushers if Iditarod makes this a relay race. So there's things that I think could be done better. I don't want to take away from the sport. I'm just learning about the sport, so who am I to pass judgment on anything? These are just the thoughts that are going through my mind after seeing what I've seen the past couple weeks. But it was an out-of-control, amazing experience. I am now a huge fan of the dog sledding sport, and I can't wait to see where it takes me with, you know, either participating in, like, you know, some of the local clubs in Colorado, or if this turns into an annual thing that we do for Blue Side Yoga with, you know, taking volunteers to come up here and work the Iditarod and then, you know, do a day of mushing school afterwards, which I think would be really cool. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'm gonna give it a while and see what the outcome is, and then we'll make some decisions from there. So I hope you all enjoyed watching the past couple weeks of videos. It would mean the world to me if you could hit that like button, subscribe, and then go to my website. It's in the description box below, and make sure that you go to the contacts page so you can sign up as a subscriber, and you'll get weekly. Well, I try to do weekly. It's probably like every other week, but I'll give you as many updates as I possibly can on what's going on with Blue Side Yoga, our upcoming adventures, see if we do some Blue Side Yoga Alaska in the future, and yeah, just become that subscriber so you get all the information first. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I hope that you learned a lot about the Iditarod, and hope you learned a lot about dog sled, mushing, all that kind of fun stuff. And I will see you again very soon on our next adventure. Thanks, everyone. Bye.